necesitarás y no pararé. Tiran de mejor contrólate porque cogeré. Bueno, y la verdad no sé lo que te haré. Sé que llorarás, pero tranquilo que yo te cuidaré. Antes pide seguridad, no, 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 no. Dicen tener la humildad, no, 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 no. Dicen tener mucha maldad, no, 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 no. Dicen, pero no es la verdad, esa es la verdad. Solo digo cosas que nadie habla a la cara de la calle. De los tiempos de la te dudo que cantara, pero ahora cantaré. Nunca pararé, noche con el desespero, visa no me pongas pero. Mío entero, amo siempre al dinero y la mamá la primera, eso nunca cambiaré. En la mente siempre la tendré. Primero con visa que viene de África. Parece que a muchos molesta, mucho pica. Pago en mano, pago a tocateca. Pago en mano, siempre boca chica. Lo tenía para entrar en la tienda. Dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entiendas. Me tenía todas las prendas, ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. Lo tenía para entrar en la tienda. Dudo que ese mundo tú ya lo entiendas. Me tenía todas las prendas, ahora pago todos los meses Hacienda. Ahora no descarga, no necesitarás y no pararé. Tiran de mejor contrólate porque cogeré. Bueno, y la verdad no sé lo que te haré. Sé que llorarás, pero tranquilo que yo te cuidaré.
Keep singing. Yeah, I got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rock and tried to walk on.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up.
A magnificent sunset in Milwaukee. What a beautiful Midwest city. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Alongside Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Chris Middleton.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Rozier the 2 with Hayward at the 3. Hayes is out there with P.J. Washington, and it's Ball in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Well, here we are in mid-season now, Grant. How do players mentally cope with the grind of an NBA season?
That's a good question, B.A. I mean, you have to find ways to take your mind off of things as a team. Having outlets helps distract you. It's so important for players as they endure the lengthy season.
Three-pointer Rozier. And he can't get that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's DiVincenzo. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
They take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Rozier outside. Hayward outside. And there's the drive. Great D that time from Middleton. Lopez against Hayes. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Rozier outside. Hayward against Middleton. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. Hey, there's a lot to love about the effort level you get from Gordon Hayward out on the floor.
Yeah, he wants to be a difference maker and a go-to option. So he's constantly working the floor and looking for chances to help out. Being a little aggressive like that can really elevate your game.
Both free throws good from Hayward.
When Gordon Hayward first entered into the league, he was pretty slender. But over the years, he's added some muscle to his frame. And because of that weight room work, he's improved too.
Now here's Holiday. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Holiday shifts gears, he quickly leaves people behind.
Ball against Holiday. It's Hayward on the wing. Five to shoot. Back to ball. Lets the three fly. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Putting on more strength is so important in this league. It's a whole new ball game coming from college to the NBA, as you know, C-Web.
Yeah, well, I think Hayward recognized that fact. I mean, which is why he decided to bulk up so he could match the physicality of the league.
Now here's Rozier. Giving him some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. Hayes misses.
A very sluggish start on offense. 4 attempts with nothing to show for it.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Holiday, here we go.
The determination from Holiday shines through there. Refuses to give up on that shot.
Defensive foul. P.J. Washington. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Holiday. And the Hornets with possession here. 7-point differential. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
I look forward to seeing which team can dictate the style of play. I mean, that's going to set the tone for this entire series.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
And the balance Giannis has. Outstanding job taking the contact and finishing despite it.
Here's Rozier. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Knocked loose. Ball with a steal. Hayward for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Hayward's got 5 points.
Hayward's a weapon. I mean, his impact isn't limited to any one area of the floor, inside or beyond the arc.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. You must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal.
Different look for Milwaukee. Leonard's checked in for Lopez. Jackson comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in for Holiday. Charlotte trailing. And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. I mean, he puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots.
Now here's Graham. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Mobley. Milwaukee with the rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Mobley. That shot off the mark. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Connaughton. Here is DiVincenzo. He's defended by Hayes. To the paint. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Now here's Bridges. He had 16 in the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
And don't leave out his rebounding. He had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Here's Graham, looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Hayes. Leonard against Bridges. Hayes misses from short range. And the Bucks with possession, leading by 12. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Leonard. Antetokounmpo has got 12 points in the game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Graham. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hayes against Leonard. Can they get it? Hayes misses. Here's DiVincenzo. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. DiVincenzo's got his third basket on the night right there. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And one thing that makes the Greek Freak so dominant is he drives to score, but also to pass. He breaks it down for us.
I'm a lot more comfortable. It's because my teammates trust me. My team trusts me to make the right play. And, you know, late in the game, I'm just trying to make the right play. That can be a pass. That can be a shot. But that's my mindset down the stretch.
Grant, I love that Giannis is not worried about the numbers.
I mean, B.A., he just wants to win. That's another thing that makes him great.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
On the floor for Charlotte, they've got Miles Bridges. He's out there with Mobley, and it's Graham in at the one.
And it's always fun to see a defensive powerhouse like Evan Mobley. He savors any chance he gets to affect a shot or totally shut down an opponent.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Well, when you look at Mobley's collegiate stat line, blocks definitely jump out at you. He averaged almost 3 a game.
Well, B.A., he obviously knows how to use all of his reach, but I'm sure he'll have to make some adjustments to be as effective here in the NBA.
Drew Holiday's checked in. in for the Bucks. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Milwaukee. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Bridges against Jackson. Hornets with the rebound. Oh, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They were flat out sniping from deep. They looked very comfortable pulling the trigger on the road.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Chile. Back to Bridges. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Bridges has got his first basket.
And the level of focus Bridges has, great job working his way through the contact.
Holiday passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
For Charlotte, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Timeout called, the Hornets. And injuries are part of sports. Sometimes the team has to hold a player back and say, you're not healthy enough to play. Chris, that's got to be a tough conversation.
Yeah, and teams, they're more cautious now than back in my day. I tell you what, players can get angry, but you got to respect an organization that's looking out for you. Think about it. We've had some pretty horrific injuries where maybe the organization should have been more cautious.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Middleton comes in for Jackson. Throws it up high. The lob. Very well done.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Ball against Holiday. And he drives in. And Holiday powers it home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Middleton. Here's Robertson. He's guarded by Washington. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Holiday against Ball. Now Rozier. An open look for Hayward. And it's Charlotte with another.
This is where Hayward just gets better and better, squaring up off the catch.
The Bucks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Holiday against Ball. And Holiday, here we go. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Rozier. Pass to Chile. Lopez against Ball. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Ball's got 5.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Holiday passes to Middleton. Yep, that one goes. And the Bucks lead by 18.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Yeah, B.A., when it comes to Terry Rozier, he's welcomed more responsibility. Started out as a role player and spark plug off the bench, and now a starting caliber player.
Now here's Rozier. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's Middleton on the wing, guarded by Hayward. Back to Connaughton. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3. Connaughton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Hornets shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. What makes Rozier effective is how he uses his speed and athleticism. See Webb, he can be really terrifying penetrating inside, and you got to love his energy.
He wants to play as many minutes as he can. He's a true baller who takes on challenges head on. I mean, that's the kind of guy you love having on your team.
Now here's Rozier. The D's right on him. Shot to stop the run. Good. He hits the jumper.
When his mid-range game is working, Rozier gives the D even more problems than usual.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
It's T-shirt
A different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Lopez. Jackson comes in for Connaughton. And it's DiVincenzo in for Robertson. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Holiday passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
Oh, man, so she's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's DiVincenzo. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 6th assist of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Rozier. Outside Graham. Inside. Here's Bridges. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, because of his size and strength, Bridges is able to take advantage of defenders inside.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Hayes.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Hayes. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming out on the floor for the away team.
And here's Graham. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Art Graham can become dangerous. I mean, he's got the accuracy to bury you with 3s if you love it.
And so it's Milwaukee with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Their effort on the glass, absolutely key to set the tone. They wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they wanted to dominate on both ends. Really terrific performance.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They couldn't push around, not protecting the ball, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Holiday and DiVincenzo man the backcourt. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
Rozier outside. Pass to Hayes. Hayward with it. Now here's Hayes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Rozier gets the bucket.
I don't think you can stop Rozier just by getting physical with him. He's too single-minded a scorer to let that stop.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. On the take. And Antetokounmpo with the snub.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Rozier following the score by Milwaukee. Four on the clock. Washington. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooting. Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Pass to Rozier. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Now Antetokounmpo. 18 points for him. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And the Bucks with some changes. Leonard's checked in for Lopez. And it's Connaughton in for Holiday. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Rozier outside. Here's Hayes. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Now here's Washington. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
I love Hayward's activity and anticipation, and then the precision pass.
Antetokounmpo outside. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And Giannis throws it down.
It is just a superstar doing superstar things. Antetokounmpo is lighting it up and showing the variety to his game.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Leonard outside. DiVincenzo against Ball. Outside, DiVincenzo. Leonard, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Leonard's got his first bucket in this one. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
More rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks. DiVincenzo against Ball. Bridges passes to Graham. Here's Mobley. Antetokounmpo covering. Clock at 6. Here's Graham. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Graham's got 5 points.
And looking at Devontae Graham, he came into the league late, but he's shown he has no hesitation putting up shots.
Here's Connaughton. And it's all from three-point range. The Hornets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
A Defensive Player of the Year winner, Antetokounmpo affects so many shots with his length.
Here's DiVincenzo. 11 points in the game. And you look at the shots Graham takes. 2/3 of them are from outside, Chris.
I mean, that's what he knows he brings to the table. He's a volume scorer for me. Just hope he maintains a decent efficiency in shots.
And he jams it home with authority.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Here's Graham. It's hauled in by Connaughton. Connaughton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Here's Connaughton. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. From down in the low post, it goes. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points here in the quarter. The Hornets shooting about 35% so far in this game. Ball passes to Hayes. Pass to Mobley. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 22. Leonard for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Leonard's gotten a 2nd bucket on the night.
Smart play by Giannis. Moving the ball with a purpose leads to a great look.
There's Ball with a 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds tonight. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Jackson outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. 4th quarter on the court for the Hornets. Driving inside, and he slams it in one-handed.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Smith. Banked it in off the glass.
It's that kind of progression that's led to an increased role for Smith these past few years. I mean, they want him playing fast and attacking.
Pass to Chile. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting. And to work with the NBA and strategic investors over on the continent in Africa, it's not just a great investment, but you're also doing the right thing, spreading the game, sharing the game, and giving people on the continent the joy that basketball brings to everyone.
Felicio Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Oh, you got to appreciate the smarts of Smith. It's not just his speed. He's a phenomenal decision maker when it comes to the pick and roll.
Pass to Martin. To the right side. All alone. The rebound by Robertson. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Here's Carey. Over Antetokounmpo. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Smith. Now here's Jackson. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Hornets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Martin with the bucket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Antetokounmpo. Drops in the layup for 2.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Hornets shooting just 38% for this game so far. Out left to the wing. And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Graham.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
It's good. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Smith with it. He takes it in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
His first personal foul.
How about the explosion toward the basket? Smith using his speed to get the defense to foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Bucks.
Their inside game has been great tonight. So much of their scoring has come from the paint.
Their passing also continues to be outstanding here in the second half.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And so many young players now on their phones. Chris, they're connected to their fans and loved ones through social media. Some worry about how that affects team chemistry. How about you?
Well, every guy's different. I never thought that it's one rule or one rule for everyone. You have to let people be themselves.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
So it's Milwaukee now. To the wing on the left. For three, Smith drops in the three. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is the one area Smith must continue to work on. I love seeing him knock down the three ball, expanding his range.
Here's Martin. Antetokounmpo covering. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it, and the shot goes down. The Bucks have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Here's Felicio. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Pass to Carey. A minute 31 left in the fourth. Well, over the last few years, the NBA has worked to make the schedule more manageable, Chris. That includes fewer back-to-backs.
Yeah, and for us fans, that's been a great adjustment. Those back-to-backs, it could be a struggle at times. We want to make sure the players are there, especially on the road, so that the fans can come see.
Over to the wing. Here's Robertson. Off target from outside. For Charlotte, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them. But it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Smith. Out to the right wing. Here's Robertson. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, you had a big lead going into the break. You guys never let up. What did Coach tell you at the half?
Coach at the half, he told us to keep having fun, keep playing together, play it hard, try to rebound the ball because it's our job to run it down.
And that you did. Congrats on the win, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Nobody safe, movements will amaze.